Free-roaming horses and livestock, mostly sheep and cattle, currently share many of our western public lands. As free-roaming horse numbers have increased, competition between horses and livestock have also increased. These grazing lands were established with the Taylor Grazing Act of 1934 after several decades of overuse. The act provided an orderly use of public land for grazing by establishing grazing allotments and terms and conditions for grazing. Grazing permits are awarded to ranchers with base property who abide by guidelines on grazing standards, pasture maintenance, and pay required fees. This was the beginning of managed grazing on Western lands. Livestock grazing is managed by people, both ranchers and public land managers, controlling the number of animals, timing of grazing, rotating livestock through multiple pastures, and maintaining fences, water developments, and mineral placement. Public land livestock grazing follows guidance from federal land managers on the height of grasses, use of wetland and riparian areas, and browsing use of shrubs and aspens. Free-roaming horses are not managed using these techniques or regulations. This difference in management can cause competition and lead to overgrazing, similar to what was seen before the passing of the Taylor Grazing Act in 1934. The diet of horses is similar to domestic cattle and other large ungulates. However, horses process food differently than these animals. Horses' stomachs are hind gut fermenters, meaning their food fermentation occurs after the intestines, whereas cattle are ruminants, meaning their food fermentation occurs before the intestines. Hind gut fermenters process their food faster, but less efficiently, meaning they need to eat more per pound of body weight than cattle. Horses have upper teeth, while cattle only have an upper mouth pad. This means that horses can feed closer to the ground than other species. Horses and cattle predominantly eat grasses. If a herd of horses graze an area first, the remaining forage is too close to the ground for other ungulates to eat. Horses are also not as likely to migrate as other animals, having evolved to stay on the rangelands in one place. As a result, conflicts can arise when horses graze newly grown grass in the spring, resulting in grass that is too short for cattle to eat when they arrive in the summer.